tinted spectacles on today, and I just thought, I'm going to go live. We're doing when me and Daisy feed the black crows. And Daisy's wee walk with the wee black crows. He's flew away because I didn't feed him. Right, Daisy, let's go live. Because, you know, people make Glasgow cleaner. That's why we live in such a lovely, clean city. So I'm just going to do a wee walk and talk with Daisy, because people seem to really like the little walk and talks with Daisy. We get lots of views. Stop eating the grass, leave it. So, as I am currently not working, not earning, I've got nothing better to do with my time than video my dog and stick videos on YouTube. I just thought I'd go on a little menopausal rant this morning because of the state of the world. You know, believe nothing, question everything. That's my motto. I just can't believe that at my age I'm having to listen to young people telling me how to train my dog. I've had a dog since I was 5 years old. I've trained all my own dogs up until Dexter broke my fucking shoulder. And I fell out with my ex-husband because, you know, when you're menopausal and you have your own opinions and your own thoughts and your own beliefs, and you're not allowed to think or say what you believe in, when you have to keep your mouth shut, and you've done it for many, many years. You've done it in the workplace and you've done it at home. So, my first dog was a Whippet. Well, I didn't really train her. My dad trained her, but she was trained the same way that probably my papa and my grandpa trained their dogs. And that's just the way that I always trained my dogs. So when me and my ex-partner got our first dog, our Collie, up in Skye, I trained him. Toilet trained him. This is where we trained him. Here, when we brought him back to Glasgow, when we brought him down from Skye back to Glasgow, this is where we trained Car. It was called the Cuddies. There was no steps, it was just a bit of waste run next to the canal. But it's all been getting regenerated and gentrified now. And this is where I live now. Mrs. Angry, Aggressive, Menopausal Woman for Glasgow. That's me. And I've always trained my dogs the same way. It's all to do with the tone of my voice and all the rewards and all the treats. That's the way that I've always done it. Until Dexter broke my fucking shoulder. And then, all of a sudden, a prong collar appears. This is how you train your dog. These big, massive canny corsos, or whatever you fucking want to call them, they don't work with normal, positive, force-free training. You can't speak to them like they're a baby. You need to be more forceful. You need to be firm. You need to be more aggressive. That's what my ex said to me. So, after trying various different tools, he went and got a prong collar. I was not very sure with the prong collar, and as his personal support fucking woman, who's always there in his hour of need to pick up the pieces, and I'll say that he's the same with me. He's always there in my hour of need. But we've got one of the kind of codependent relationships, and there's counter allegations of abuse on both sides. So, and we've got all these different new laws now, haven't we? Animal welfare, the welfare of the animals against the welfare of the humans, because we've got some nature emergencies going on. and climate change emergencies. So all this propaganda that we're getting sold, believe nothing, question everything. What else? I'm not even looking at any comments because I've got my rose tinted spectacles on and I can't read with these rose tinted spectacles. Cannot read with them because they're just for seeing distance, seeing things in the distance. I can't read. So if you are making comments, on you go, chat amongst yourselves. Just stay behind my back. That's what people usually do because they're too scared to say it to my face, because I'm such an angry, aggressive woman with a crazy daisy dog. There she goes, trying to eat something on the grass again. Is that your kibble? Is it? No. This is where I've been practising with Daisy, doing her off leash work. Sometimes I throw the wee bits of kibble down. Yes. And then she comes back to me. So, because I believe nothing and question everything, especially stuff on YouTube, because anybody can go on YouTube and spout a load of things about their beliefs and what's right and what's wrong. Doesn't mean to say that they're all right or they're all wrong. So I questioned, why is the e-collar a better tool than the flat collar? The collars that I've been using my whole life. And why should this dog not be allowed off leash to have fun? Was it because she was born the wrong breed? Oh, find them, Daisy. Because since I broke my shoulder and went and studied all the dog training stuff, I did it because my ex said it was my fault. And my friend, supposed friend, said, it's my fault. It's the way that I speak to my dogs. Daisy, come. It's all my fault. It's my fault the world's going to ruin. So, I don't know if any of you can see, I have an e-collar on my dog. I've got this wee doodah thing, fobby thing. I'm literally not even using it because she doesn't need me to use it now because she's behaving herself. She's like, where's my fucking breakfast, Stu? She's like, every morning I get my breakfast when we're out our first walk. And every morning, no, not every morning, most mornings we come along here because we live in Glasgow. We don't live in Australia next to the beach, but this is our Pebble Beach here, isn't it, Daisy? This is where Daisy likes to come to the beach and we do the rock climbing, and that's the grass, that's the park. This is where we learn to walk to heel, isn't it, Daisy? This is where I taught my wee doggy to walk to heel. And I did it mostly using little treaties. Little treaties. Well, you're not supposed to talk to your dog like they're a baby. Oh, Daisy, come here, do not be talking to your doggy like they're a little baby. Oh. Especially not these big, mastiff, dangerous dogs. You need to keep them on a leash and put a muzzle on them because they're so dangerous. But don't use an e-collar because that's cruel. It's so cruel to put an e-collar on your dog. So bad, so cruel. I'm such a cruel person. Feeding my dog treats with her e-collar on. It's not like I'm fucking electrocuting her every 5 fucking seconds, am I? Am I, Daisy? No. It's only when she's not listening. So, every dog I've had them off leash and walking beside me. This is where we live now, and it's not an actual park, proper park. There's lots of cyclists going along here. And when Daisy was a puppy, she didn't like the sound of the electric bikes, and she was lunging at the dogs And I have I think it's a neurological pain, a nerve pain, radicular arm pain. So it's actually in pain. I'm in quite a bit of pain at the moment, just holding this phone so you can watch my little gorgeous Daisy, because she's just so cute, isn't she? So, to save my arm from getting pulled, I wanted to get my dog off leash, not chasing the birds, not chasing the people on the bikes, and not jumping up on the people with their black jackets and their black hoods and their black masks all over their face. Because she's a guardian breed, and she thinks that those people are a threat, especially at night. So when I contacted the Dogs Trust behaviourists in, I think it was November or December, when she was just a puppy, before she was even 1 year old, they told me not to take her out at night. Just take her out during daylight hours if she's reacting to the people on the bikes at night. But like, it gets dark at 4 o'clock and the sun doesn't come up till like 9 o'clock. So what am I meant to do? No take my dog out? I'll just take her out into the wee garden bit. So hence, she was running about the house at 11 o'clock at night, doing zoomies like a mad fucking dog, disturbing all my neighbours. So I had to learn to get her energy out. So there she goes. She's watching the pigeons. Here, come. But now, she's like, I see the pigeons, but I'm not going to try and chase them. I'm not going to try and eat the shit food that they keep dropping all over the place. Because it's the pigeons that go into the biffa fucking waste place, steal all the shitty fucking food and then drop it all over the fucking grass, I think. I don't know how many times she's ate chicken bones in the grass. But this is where we learnt to walk, to heal. Up and down these wee wiggly paths. Spent a fortune putting in all these wiggly paths. But you very rarely get people using them. Apart from people like me, dog walkers, learning to walk their dog off leash. Because compared to what you just ate, compared to, say, Bella Houston or Elder Park, where I used to walk my other dogs, this is a relatively quiet, low distraction area, apart from the bikes and the birds. So this angry, aggressive woman doesn't want to get pulled about all over the place. I don't want to use the long lines, because the long lines get wrapped around about your fucking legs and round about the trees. And I don't want to use a flexi leash, because my arm's sore. And having to hold that and put treats in my dog's mouth and hold phones is far too complicated for this woman. Because being menopausal, I am unable to multitask. That's a thing that only men can do now. Menopausal women have lost their ability to multitask. Especially dog mums like me, because I ain't never had children, so I don't know how to do all that multitasking shite. Only thing I know what to do is be a dog mum and talk to them like they're little babies. Oh, she's just so cute. But I'm not supposed to do that anymore. Because that's how I've let my dogs know whether I'm happy with what they're doing or whether I'm angry with what they're doing. That's when I put my angry, aggressive voice on. Hey Daisy, it's a lovely sunny morning here in Sight Hill along the Cuddies. And she's like, yep, and I'm getting my breakfast and fed out my mummy's pocket. There's a man coming, but he's not got a hood on or a mask. He's dressed in black, but it's not dark, it's daylight hours, so Daisy's probably not going to think he's a threat. Hopefully not, but if she does, all I have to do is show her this wee thing now. And she's like, well, I better behave or my mum will correct me. Yeah, good girl, clever girl. Good girl, not walking up to the man and backing at him. And that's what she does to that young team. They go about in their wee trail bikes with their masks on. And all the Deliveroo drivers and the Just Eat drivers, she doesn't like them when they come whizzing up at fucking 30 mile an hour on a path behind her. She thinks that's a threat, don't you? Come. But nice men that are just walking about, minding their own business, not speeding up behind us on a bike or walking towards us with their hood up. They're not a threat. And you know, that was a nice man, wasn't it? She's like, no, I didn't have to back at that man because he was a nice man and he was not a threat. So that's why I have this dog, because we don't want to get attacked off any scary men, do we, Daisy? Daisy's my little protection dog. She doesn't even have to bite anybody. She's never really bit anybody. Never. When she was a puppy, she did all the wee silly puppy bite stuff, didn't you? She's like, Mum, you've got my favourite breakfast in that pocket. But she's never bit anybody. But a lot of people are scared of her because of the jumping and the lunging that she did when she was a puppy. But we know now that when doggies do that, it gets reinforced. That behaviour gets reinforced, doesn't it, Daisy? And then they just think every time they see a scary thing, they should just lunge at it. So I've had to spend a fortune on dog training Daisy. And I spent a fortune to learn to be a dog trainer because I didn't believe that all the stuff that I'd learnt before was wrong. I had to learn a new way because the balanced dog training world is completely different. There's a wee dog up there, Daisy. Here, come. Come on. Wee dog up there on the extendable leash and the harness. Taking its owner for a walk. Come on, Daisy. Yeah, two wee doggies actually. I can't see the other one, it's that small. So, wee doggy owners are scared of my big doggy. Apart from when we go to Pets at Home, hey Daisy? We'll be going there later on this afternoon. Check in with the vet. Our vet lets Daisy do socialisation visits because she's scared of the vet, because she ate something when she was a puppy, a chicken bone or something, and ended up with a bloody poo. She had blood coming out her bum, so I had to take it to the vet, make sure that she was okay because I was a wee bit worried about her. And she got a thermometer shoved up her bum. So the next time we went to the vet, Daisy escaped and she was running about the car park. So we went to a different vet's. We went to the one in Pets at Home because she likes going there, because she's been there to get groomed, haven't you? You've been there to get a bath and a shower and get them all smelling nice, and she likes the girls at Pets at Home because they're not scared of her when she jumps up on the counter for a treat. They're like, do you want a little treat, Daisy? And she's like, yes, I'll have a little treat, please, thank you very much. That's why I'm jumping on your fucking counter. So, although I don't encourage her to jump on the counter, the ladies at Pets at Home always have a wee bowl of treats. And Daisy always likes to jump up on them. So, I've had to try and get her to stop doing that as well. But we'll be going down here to stock up on treats, but it's not really treats, it's actually just our normal food. I just see that bird. Oh, do you want a little treat, Daisy? Do you want a little treat? Oh, come on, Daisy, there, Mum, get a little treat. Yeah, that was very good. Two girls away down there with their doggies, with their wee doggies. Daisy's not interested in playing with the wee doggies, but when she's on the leash, she seems to want to go up and meet every other dog in the vicinity and drag me off my feet. That's what she was like when she was a puppy. Anybody that knows me would have seen me getting dragged off my feet. And Daisy was between 6 months to 2 years, she was a nightmare. Until we went to boot camp, and all the young people down there, they showed me how to use the e-collar. I'll say they're young people because they're younger than me. I'm sure they are. Even the oldest one, Kirky's younger than me. Jacob's younger than me. Alicia's younger than me. Owen's younger than me. Simow's younger than me. That's all the ones I can remember now. Is there anybody I missed out that helped us train Daisy? I don't know. Adam, for Australia, he helped train Daisy at boot camp, didn't he? He helped set the levels. Daisy, come. So, thanks to all the nice people down at the YCA, I can now let my little Daisy Duke off a leash and save my arm for getting dragged about all over the place, because unless you've had constant nerve pain, I think I liken it to sciatica, because a lot of people know what sciatica is. What are you eating the sticks for? You want to pay toys? I did tell you earlier on before we came over here, but she lost interest. Where are you going? Here. Stop trying to eat shit off a fucking gun. That's why you've got an e-collar on. Because any time I let her off leash, she would be away trying to find some shitty fucking food to eat, or have your nose in some fucking rat hole trying to eat some poor wee rat. She's like, I just love walking off leash, Mum. I love walking along these wee fucking wiggly bits. So while I'm live on here, don't know if anybody's watching. Let me see. Is there anybody watching? I can't even tell. 3 people. 3 people watching. That's enough, Daisy. That's all we need. We don't need fucking thousands of followers, do we? We just need 3 people. 3 people would be a nice number, because we like the number 3. 3 wee crows sitting on a wall. We already did a video about that when Daisy was a puppy. When she was watching the birds, she used to like coming over here. And when I was trying to train Daisy, I used to feed bits of kibble to the birds. So the crows usually follow me about, but they're not here this morning. They've all disappeared. They'll be doing it Biffa, eating all the fucking shite of the day. So all I need is a remedy. Reactive remedy. So if anybody has a reactive dog and they want to learn how to get their dog off leash, the same as Daisy, you can either go to Yorkshire Canine Academy and pay them whatever was it, £2,000. I paid a lot more money than £2,000 because I'm on the mentorship, business mentorship programme. It is a lot more than that. Or if you're local to Glasgow, you could come and see me. I'm not travelling all over the place anymore. I'm not travelling out to help people, because I've been doing that, and you do the free consultation and then they ghost you. Or, well, one particular person did. The other woman, a nice woman with a Cocker Spaniel, her wee doggy was no well, so we had to put her training on hold, didn't we, Daisy? Yes. She's like, I know, I don't know anything about the blood training business. She's like, all I know is I get treats from that hand. So I'm going to start walking down this way towards the fisherman that Daisy wanted to see. I'm going to probably put her back on leash, because the man's just sitting there peacefully fishing away. And he's got a big yellow jacket. And Daisy was quite keen to go up and see him earlier on. So anyway, reactive remedy. The reactive remedy. busy professionals. So I've did loads and loads of dog training stuff. Did a lot of it online. As I say, I did go to a hands-on boot camp to do the e-collar training so that I properly conditioned it. I didn't want to abuse my dog. And there's that much misinformation out there. Believe nothing, question everything. So I didn't want to mess up. So I went down, and the nice young people down at the YCA helped me condition the e-collar, because when I was a young woman you didn't get e-collars and stuff like that. Well, you might have done, but yeah, what you doing? See, now she's going to start misbehaving because she's back on the leash. Aye. She's like, I'm not free anymore, Mum, I'm not free to do what I want any old time. I need to do whatever you tell me on this mad leash. Aye, that's what I'm going to be doing. So if anybody wants to get some help with their dog training and wants to learn how to do this, I am offering a dog training course for people if they want to learn. But apart from that, I'm not doing anything apart from filming my wee dog, because people don't want to hear me, they don't want to speak to me, they'd rather just talk about me behind my back. But they do like watching my little videos of Daisy. She's the one that's popular, not me. Nobody likes me. I think I'll just go and eat worms. Everybody hates me, don't they, Daisy? They hate the Mrs. Angry Aggressive Woman, the menopausal angry aggressive woman. What are you looking at now? Nothing? Come on, let's go. I'm going to take you down here, walk you past this man. As you know, being the toxic feminist that I am, I've brought my dog up to be a man hater, haven't you? Do you hate men, Daisy? No, I don't hate men. Just men that I think are a threat. She's like, and women, because there's some women out there that are threatening. Leave it. Good girl. This is our low distraction area, isn't it, Daisy? This is about as low distraction as you can get round about here. Is that why am I back on the leash? Because remember we were walking past that man on the way over here, you were trying to go up to him, and the man's trying to do his fishing. He's having a peaceful day in the sunshine. Doesn't he want crazy Daisy, you're not disturbing him. She's like, why not? Usually everybody wants to pet me, usually everybody wants to say, oh, your dog's beautiful, can I pet her? Well, no really, because she doesn't like getting petted. But she does like a wee rub under the chin. There, I think. Come on, baby. Right. Come on. No. She's like, what are these big sticks down there? These big sticks are fishing rods. They're not for doggies. So that was quite good. That was quite good for Daisy, wasn't it? And all the wee birdies there, the wee moorhens, they come out the water, they live in the bushes. And this was a trigger point here, coming along here. I had to be on high alert before Daisy dived into the bushes and dragged me all over the place trying to get all the wee birdies. It's also a place where fucking loads of shite, loads of glass, and they have wee bonfires there. And I drink and smoke weed and set things on fires, don't they? That's all the young team do. That's where we first met the lovely young person with the hat and the mask. But, oh, here we go. Here's a test for Daisy. Come on. Hup. Daisy, hup. Come on, let's go. Keep going. I'll just strap the leash there. Here's a wee off-leash wee doggies. I think it's wee French bulldogs. Out jogging with their mummy. Here, Daisy, you come here. We're no jogging. Ah, yeah. Right, Daisy. Yeah. She's like, how come you're no jogging, Mum? Because Mum doesn't jog. I just walk everywhere. I'm not into all that fitness stuff. The only fitness thing I do is a wee bit of yoga. A wee bit of Pilates, reformers. I've done that to try and help this pain in my arm. And do weightlifting. I've done the weights, going to the gym lifting the weights. I quite like doing that. But running and aerobic stuff, nah, I don't like doing all that shit. I don't like doing exercises. Walking my dogs is my exercise. Isn't it, Daisy? What are you trying to eat now? Leave it. Let's see if the birds have left. People come down here and feed the ducks. So there could be wee crumbs lying about. Here, Daisy. Come on. And it's also full of bird shite along there. Come on. There we go. Come on, let's go. Well, a nice lady coming along doing her exercises. Come on, we're getting back over to the water sports now. Where all the people are doing all the wee, putting their wee boats in the canal. That'll just be schools and stuff like that, so I'll probably stop recording because there's usually lots of children down round about there, and you shouldn't be recording children unless you have permission from their parents. So anybody who's been watching, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for tuning in to see Daisy's walk. Oh, let's go past this stinky poop. Move. Because I've usually got a nose in other stinky poops. So we'll just finish up now. That's all the people out doing their exercises, and over at the water sports where the young people will be out doing their business on the wee canoes. Right, cheerio and thanks for joining. I'm going to try and figure out how to turn this off now. Well, let me see and try and see them. Hi, how are you? Have you had your beans and toast today? No. I've not had any beans and toast today. I don't eat breakfast. I had a brunch later on. Somebody had it yesterday. Yep, we're full of beans a day, Daisy, aren't we? Not really, we're just having a nice leisurely walk along the canal. And, oh. There's a wee birdie. I don't know how you stop this anyway. You can never figure out how to stop it. Shout out to the angry Glasgow woman. Yes, I am normally quite an angry woman. That's why I need to go my nice, peaceful, mindful walks along the canal. Get out and get a bit of fresh air. Get away from the screens that are shouting propaganda at me all the time about what I'm doing wrong with my dog. You shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. So I just thought, I don't care, I'll just do whatever the frick I want, because that's what I've done my whole life. Oh, there's no any children out ever there, Daisy. It's just people people doing their exercises, running up and down. I'm just going to get a wee finish up. I keep saying I'm going to finish up. I'm going to finish up because this is where we've been. If anybody wants to come a wee walk up here, if you're ever in Glasgow. I don't know how to switch this off because I've got my specs on and I can't find the wee bit. Is it that bit? Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do for the last fucking 5 minutes because I couldn't find the button because I've not got my reading glasses on